réfléchir à mes et réfléchir à mes objectifs.
Réfléchir.
Réfléchir.
Hmm.
Oui, merci.
Ok. Vous avez dit, tu as dit que tu apprends le français depuis quelque temps. Depuis quand précisément vous apprenez le français? Tu apprends le français?
Depuis 3 ans.
3 ans. Ok. Et c'est tout?
Oui, madame.
C'est tout?
Oui, c'est tout.
À quelle place? À quelle place tu as appris le français? Tu as appris le français?
À Language Beyond.
Ok. Ok. Et tu as aussi dit que tu aimes écouter de la musique, c'est ça?
Oui,
Ok. Quel type de musique tu adores?
de la musique de Bollywood.
Bollywood. Ok. Et le livre, quel est ton écrivain préféré? Tu as quelqu'un écrivain préféré précisément?
Hmm, répétez, s'il vous plaît.
L'écrivain préféré, l'écrivain préféré.
Ou, oui, j'aime l'auteur qui
Mhm.
s'appelle Tamkor.
Ok. Et, ok. Ok. Tu es célibataire, non?
Oui, oui.
Ok. Tu habites à Mumbai, bien sûr. C'est quelle place c'est quel quartier tu habites? À- Dans quel quartier?
J'habite à Kalyan, dans un quartier qui s'appelle Godrej Hill.
Ok. Ça va. Ok.
Oui,
Sonal, tu es prête? Bien, Muskan. C'est très bien. Bien
oui.
présentation. Sonal, tu es prête?
Oui,
Ok. Donc, présentez, s'il vous plaît.
um, Yun Minye.
Une
I just have one doubt. The last one you told that I don't get it.
Muskan, see, we are having our conversation. Don't compare with Muskan. What Muskan
No,
said?
no, no.
Huh.
You just said Saprasante, and apart from why you are learning the French, the second point and third was
Whatever you have present, now just present it, okay?
okay,
And then whatever the question I need to ask, if you miss that part, I will ask you.
okay.
Okay? Yeah? Okay?
D'accord.
Apa comment c'est?
Oui.
Okay. Donne-moi une seconde, s'il vous plaît.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Sonal.
Mhm,
Je suis indien.
mhm.
J'habitais à Dombivli avec
Une petite correction dans le livre B1, tu ne peux pas dire j'habitais. C'est pas j'habitais. You are still living, no? When you say
uh-huh.
j'habitais, it is imperfect. I used to live.
Okay.
J'habite, make a habit of telling present tense. J'habite in B1, you cannot do this.
Oui,
Okay?
oui.
Okay. Tu peux commencer encore une fois? Can you start once again from the beginning?
Je m'appelle Sonal.
Mhm.
Je suis indienne.
Oui.
J'habite à Dombivli
Mhm.
avec ma petite famille.
Mhm.
Je suis célibataire.
Oui.
Je suis 26 ans.
One saison. Je suis Washington. Washington. Washington.
26 ans.
Je suis.
Je suis, sorry, Jay.
Oui. J'ai Washington.
Yeah. J'ai 26 ans.
One
Je
second.
suis
Just
diplôme.
one second. Just 1 second, Sonal. Are you sounding Wang? Are you sounding gay? G? G?
J'ai 20.
See, can you hear me? Like I'm telling you in English. Are you sounding Wang? If you are sounding Wang, it is completely wrong. The sound is Wang. Nasal.
20.
There is no sound of G, there is no sound of T. Vasis. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, continue, s'il vous plaît.
Oui. J'ai voté à. Je
Hmm.
suis diplôme. Je
Hmm.
travaille dans une centre d'appel.
Hmm.
Euh, mon ami, elle travaille en français. Elle, j'apprends le français
Hmm.
parce que
Hmm.
je travaille comme traductrice.
Comme traductrice.
Traductrice.
Comme traductrice. Je veux travailler comme traductrice.
Je veux travailler comme traductrice.
C'est bien, ok.
Euh, j'aime faire de la danse.
Hmm. Faire de la danse, c'est pas correct. J'aime danser.
J'aime danser. J'aime danser.
Hmm.
Je parle quatre langues. La
Long,
marathi.
long. C'est pas langue, long.
Long. Ok. Je parle quatre langues.
1 second, 1 second, 1 second. You got her. Pardonnez-moi, pardonnez-moi. Tu peux continuer, Sonal? Oui.
Euh,
Danse, oui. Tu aimes danser?
je parle quatre langues.
Hmm.
Euh, la marathi,
Hmm.
l'hindi, l'anglais et le français.
Hmm. Ok.
Euh, d'accord.
Ok. Et pourquoi vous apprenez le français? Oh, tu vas travailler
Yeah.
en France. Don't say yes.
Moi,
Okay, oui. Make a habit of saying oui. If you're agreeing also, oui, oui, c'est ça. That way you have to say. Ok, Sonal, vous avez dit que tu travailles dans un bureau. C'est ça?
oui.
Quel est le nom de ton bureau? Il s'appelle comment, votre bureau?
Euh,
Quel est le nom de ton bureau? What is the name of your office? Just respond now, the name of the company.
Teleperformance.
So you understood the, see, I'm giving you this idea to all three of you. If they're asking you the question, and if you understood the question, just reply in one word also. They are not going to check your sentence formation. They are checking your comprehension, whether you understood the question and you are replying or not. So what you are taking the pause? I'm not getting it. You understood the question, now just respond to it.
Okay.
You know your company name, right? You are working, right?
I
So
was
just
making
tell
a
the name
whole
of the
sentence.
company.
Okay.
Okay. Respond. Response is very important while your conversation with the examiner. She is not
Got it.
going to focus on your accent is important in B1 actually. You have to focus on your accent. In A1, A2, they don't focus on accent, but B1, you need little bit accent. Also, in B1, B2, now they just want you to hear, they want you to, they will ask you the question, you understood the question, just answer it in one word, if you understood. Okay, don't start
Okay.
framing the sentence in your mind. If you're not telling, if you can say in the full sentence, correct. It's good. If not, it's completely fine. But respond. You are taking a lot of break, huh? Lot of pause is there. They are not going to wait for it. They will go jump to the next question. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Once again. Quel bureau tu travailles? Quel est le nom de
Uh,
ton bureau?
a teleperformance.
Ok. C'est tout? C'est quelle place?
Oh, no, I didn't get that.
Where is it? C'est tout. Where is it? Quelle place? Which place?
Oh, sorry. Kale Plus. Tani.
Athane. So when you are presenting yourself, you are saying कि I work in a BPO. If I'm not wrong, BPO, right?
Huh.
So you are not telling where you work, which company you work. You are not including those information. Just by saying I'm working is not a complete information. Give it a try. Write your company name as well as where you go work. If possible, you can say je fais trajet toujours avec whatever the mode of transport you take. If you can include, that's good. If not, it's completely fine. But at least company name and where do you work. That two information you should include over there. And suddenly you come to your friend. Why so? Your friend works in France. That's why you want to work in France. It means like there is no correlation. If you are talking about your friend, sorry, if you are talking about your family, it's completely fine. Is it a special
Mm.
friend who is working in France?
Oui.
Okay, so is it your Patitami?
Oui.
Patitami is boyfriend.
No, no.
So best friend.
Yes.
So why suddenly best friend you are including in your best
Like
example?
I was framing that she teaches me French, so that's why I started learning French.
So you told this part.
No.
So if suddenly if you are telling about your friend, there is no correlation. You are getting it. People
Hmm.
usually talk about their family, okay, in their self-introduction. Suddenly, if you include your friend, now that is deviating the path. The examiner will also be curious why she is telling friend's name. Then they might ask you a question about your friend, maybe, or maybe they will cut their point, your point, because you're not sticking to yourself. And if
Okay.
your friend has taught you better formation of the sentence here, now see, mind, prepare your mind. Just tell that since my friend was learning French and right now she is in France, that's why I started learning French. You should frame this kind of sentence. You got
Oh.
inspired by her. This way you can say. That is a better formation sentence. Okay. But suddenly
Mhm.
you're talking about there was no correlation. Even I got confused. Why suddenly friend? Because usually people talk about themselves or max to max about their family. Okay. So that thing. Okay. Tu as aussi dit que tu danses. You love to dance. Tu aimes danser.
Oui.
Quelle sorte de, quelque sorte de danse tu aimes ou c'est généralement, c'est général.
Don Classic.
Dans classique, c'est si,
Kathak Classic.
Kathak classique, c'est ça, va. Ok. So, tu as appris ça?
Oui.
You have learned it. Ok. Ok, ça va. Ok, Sylvie, tu es prête? Tu es...
Ah oui, madame.
Ok, Sylvie. Commencez, s'il vous plaît.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Siddhi Nabar.
Mhm.
J'ai 37 ans.
Mhm.
Je suis indienne. Je suis mariée et je suis femme au foyer. J'habite à Thane avec ma petite famille.
Mhm. Family, c'est
Il y
pas
a
correct. C'est pas family,
famille,
famille.
avec ma famille.
Hmm.
Il y a trois membres dans ma famille. Mon
Mhm.
mari, ma belle-mère et moi.
Mhm.
Mon mari travaille dans une entreprise.
Mhm.
Et ma belle-mère est aussi femme au foyer.
Mhm.
Pendant mon temps libre, j'aime dessiner, lire des romans comme à suspense,
Mhm.
comme Sydney Sheldon,
Mhm.
ou regarder la télévision.
Mhm.
Parfois, je vais aller au cinéma avec mes amis.
Mhm.
J'aime aussi apprendre de nouvelles langues. Et en ce moment, je consacre euh, du temps à l'étude du français.
L'étude.
J'étudie du français.
Mhm.
Je suis enfant unique et j'habite loin de chez mes parents.
Okay.
Mais mes parents me manquent et donc je vais souvent chez eux.
Hmm.
Je fais des erreurs et parfois je cherche mes mots, mais je progresse et continue à parler avec des efforts. C'est
Okay.
tout.
Ok, c'est bien présentation. Mais tu as dit que tu aimes la télévision, tu aimes regarder la télévision. Quelques séries que tu aimes spécialement?
Je, je préfère séries comme comédie ou suspense ou d'horreur.
Ok. Et tu as aussi dit que tu aimes apprendre les nouvelles langues. À part de le français, quelques autres langues vous avez appris?
Non, c'est français.
C'est français, ok. Et pourquoi tu apprends le français? C'est quelle raison? Quelle raison?
Je
Quelle
prends le
raison?
français car j'aimerais visiter la France et aussi parce que j'aimerais devenir le professeur de français en futur.
Mhm. Et depuis quand tu as appris le français? Tu apprends le français?
Depuis 10 ans,
10 ans, c'est 10 ans?
we actually मैंने वो year consider किया when I came here for the first this ना 2000
Nobody is going to check your background verification. Okay, so just tell 2 or 3 years.
yeah okay
Okay, 3 years is
okay
3 years
yeah
are enough. Okay, so just tell three
okay
years. I'm learning French. The point was on.
okay
Okay, because nobody is
okay
going to take your background verification, and 10 years is
yeah
quite long. Okay, yeah.
mm-hmm.
And one place you said that you visit your with you quite often you visit your parents, right? So you have
Hmm.
to say je vais chez mes parents. This is what you said. Alternatively, you can say je rends visite à mes parents. Rendre visite. Rendre visite when you are going to someone's place. Je rends visite,
okay
RENDS. Je
okay
rends visite à mes parents et assez souvent बोल सकते हो आप, quite often, assez souvent.
okay
Ok?
okay
Oui, c'est bien
okay
présentation, ok? Euh,
merci ma'am.
tous les trois filles, tu as présenté bien, ok? But only this is you have to remember the sequence. You have to talk about your name, which city you live in,
Hmm. Hmm.
your age, name after that age should come, and focus
Okay.
on your sonal, just we know, J, okay? So your name should be there,
Oui.
age, nationality, where do you live, your marital status. Muskan, I know that you are too young and it is quite obvious that you are unmarried by seeing also people can say, but still include that line कि je suis célibataire, okay? Et j'habite
Okay,
avec
ma'am.
j'habite avec mes parents. That is also you
Okay.
can include, okay? Just to increase the line, okay?
Okay,
Because
ma'am.
now these are the criteria where they want to listen to you. These are the 5 lines which you have to talk. Okay. It's
All
not
right.
about your physical presence, but it is how you represent yourself. Okay. So include these things because these things carry points. Okay. After that, if you want to talk about your family, but don't go indulge in your family. That you're just talking about your family. They want to listen to you. So shift your idea again to yourself. Now, why your center of interest, like your likes and dislikes? Acha, one formation you can do na saka jem and saka jem janimpa. Try to frame these kind of sentences. Okay. When you're talking about yourself, you say, ha, jem this and jem janimpa this. Okay. Instead of saying that in B1 level, you can say saka jem and saka janimpa. Make these kind of sentences. Saka jem. This will give you extra edge. Saka jem say or sasan, you can say. So don't frame Jame and Janempa because that is A1, A2. Okay, if you want to reach to B1 level, you should say this kind of sentence. Saka Jame. For example, Sonal, you. Saka Jame la plus, c'est la danse. Sucker j'aime le plus, sorry. Le plus, c'est la danse. You can include extra that quand je danse, quand je danse. अब यहाँ पे आप डॉन से मत बोल देना, ठीक है? डॉन्स में एस होता है या सी होता है? एस होता है ना
Yes.
इंग्लिश। हाँ, सो डॉन से नहीं बोला। quand je danse, when I dance, il me rend, या il me fait, you can say plaisir. It pleases me, it makes me happy. Okay, this
Okay.
kind of sentence when you say na, this will show your B1 level. It's otherwise you will lose your point in speaking. You will think that oh मैंने तो सब कुछ बोला था जो भी बोला, but how you said na, that matters. Okay, for you like yes, yes Sonal, tell me.
No, nothing.
Okay.
I'm just listening to you.
Ce que j'aime le plus, c'est la danse. Quand je danse, il me rend plaisir. Il me rend plaisir, I'm saying correct now. Il me fait plaisir, I'm sure about it. Rend, I'm not sure about it. Il me rend plaisir. Plaisir होता है या अरा होता है? I'm forgetting this. But anyway, il me fait plaisir would be better actually. Wrong, I'm not sure about it.
Okay.
Girls who likes to read. So you can say, ce que j'aime le plus, c'est la lecture. Okay, Muskan and Siddhi. You can say, ce que j'aime le plus, c'est la lecture. If you say this kind of sentence, you will get extra edge because when you say j'aime, je n'aime pas, this is A1, A2. So il say la lecture. And then you can say, quand je lis, quand je lis, j'imagine les caractères, la scène, les histoires. मतलब you imagine the story. You can write your own sentence also. Just add one more extra line to give the weightage. When I read, what makes you like? What gives you when you read? How you feel? That feeling you have to express. Okay, you can frame your own sentence also next time. So enhance your sentences here. Okay, what else? Ce que je n'aime pas, c'est la circulation dans mon quartier, c'est la pollution d'air il me fait mécontent, this malarismo. Okay, so it makes me sad. C'est dommage. Okay, that way you can say. You can talk about the pollution also. That in our city, the traffic jam, the pollution, the population, the crowd, that makes you sad. This also you include. Okay, write something you like, something you don't like, whatever it could be. I feel about when you are talking about the city, at that time you can say, Saka Janempa, this thing, whatever you want to say. Okay, one more topic next time I will ask whenever we are having the combined class. Mes dernières vacances. Mes dernières vacances. This topic is also very common, which they might ask you during your conversation. Okay, so give it a try and write 80 to 100 words this passage. Okay, next class, I think maybe on next Thursday we can have, I can listen to you this. Okay, any question here?
No.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. When you're choosing your last destination, now again I will tell you, don't think कि मैं सच में कहाँ गई थी last में. Choose that place where actually you can talk a lot about. Okay, for example, if you go to Goa, there are a lot of things you can do in Goa. There are a lot of things when you go to Shimla. Okay, और बहुत complicated words actually में तो कोई background verification नहीं होने वाला है कि आप गए थे या नहीं गए थे. आपको पेरिस भी बोलना है तो बोल दो पेरिस, ठीक है, बट इतना सफाई से बोलो कि आपको सब कुछ पता होना चाहिए उस जगह के बारे में और आपके पास बोलने के लिए कुछ होना चाहिए. अगर आप बोल रहे हो हाँ मैं माथेरान गई थी, तो माथेरान में जाके क्या किया होगा? सिर्फ ट्रैकिंग किया होगा, तो रोंदोने के आगे क्या बोल पाओगे? बहुत ज्यादा तो एक ही तासिया बोल पाओगे. हॉर्स राइडिंग भी हॉर्स राइडिंग जैसी नहीं होती है, मतलब तो सिर्फ हम लोग चलते हैं, है ना, हॉर्स राइडिंग. और क्या बोल सकते हो? तो कुछ भी, अभी जैसे मैं लास्ट गई थी माथेरान तो मेरे दिमाग में वो आ रहा है. बट आप लोग भी अपना डेस्टिनेशन चूज करोगे ना, तो ऐसा चूज करो जहां पे ज्यादा से ज्यादा बोलने के लिए आपके पास कुछ हो. ओके, ऐसा मत चूज करना जो रियल में आप कहीं गए थे। एग्जाम में भी अपना टॉपिक क्लियर रखना। कहीं भी गए थे, एग्जाम के 2 दिन पहले भी घूमने गए थे ना, तो भी आपको वही बोलना है जो आपने प्रिपेयर करके रखा है। ओके, चलो अब हम आगे बढ़ते हैं थोड़ा। मैं लूँ थोड़ा और टाइम, एक छोटा सा डिस्कशन करना है सर। ये बहुत हॉट टॉपिक है जो आज एक्चुअली दुनिया में चल भी रहा है, इसके बारे में बात। Même avec des robots, il y aura toujours du travail pour les humains. तो c'est un topic très optimiste, है ना? It is a topic which is very optimist through the title, par le titre of a sentir. We can feel it. It is a optimist because with even with the robots, there will always be work for the human. Okay, I just want you to go through with the lines. Okay, anything you're not able to understand, ask me. Okay, so first you go through, then we will have a discussion on this. Giving you 5 minutes time. Je vais vous donner 5 minutes. Lisez s'il vous plaît. Ok. Quelques mots difficiles ici? Ok. Le paragraphe, l'article, c'est clair? C'est bien
Mm,
compris?
Ma'am, the second last line,
Mhm.
nous devons des, but this they has an accent. What does that mean?
From.
Problem.
From. FROM.
Prom. Okay.
Where?
Okay.
Exactly, 1 second. Mais nous devons, from now on, to start creating future which all can enjoy, which all can profit.
Profit from. Okay.
Actually, profit is to enjoy literal meaning. जी ना, क्या हो गया मेरे पीछे ही घूम रहे दो. Profit is to enjoy mostly, but sometimes it also means benefits. Deka, whenever you see deka, na deka is a phrase, huh? Deka. If I'm not wrong, it is as soon as. I'll just confirm 1 second, huh? As soon as. Just now I remember. Deka. Vidhu. Yes, deka. Deka meaning is as soon as, immediately, anytime.
Okay.
We should understand this synonyms, because that will help you to replace the words, whatever the coming in your mind. For example, here de meantano likha hai na. So
Oui.
there is another word, désormais. I don't know whether you know or not.
No, ma'am.
Désormais word, you know?
No.
Désormais means now onwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So deka, and see, suppose you have to first tell now what the article is saying. So while presenting yourself, instead of saying de no, like repetition of the word, you can replace it with désormais. Désormais ça veut dire now onwards. And vice versa. If you get désormais word in your paragraph, you can replace it with deka. You can also say de nos jours.
The.
But you have to see whether it is fitting or not. De nos jours. De nos jours means nowadays.
Okay.
The nos jours. No likha, NOS. The
Yes.
nos jours. The NOS. No jour. That can be also a replacement if you want to say nowadays. Something is happening nowadays. Nowadays and now onwards are two different things. You understand? Na? So you have to
Yes.
frame the sentence that way where nowadays will work for you. Okay? That way you can say. Yes, Siddhi and Sonal, any question?
Ma'am, can you explain this line from les changements considérables?
Here to end.
No, till Dane.
Okay. Les changements considérables. The considerable changes, like the changes that which is going to happen. Et même révolutionnaire qui s'annonce ne se produiront pas d'un coup, mais sur plusieurs dizaines d'années. Okay, before that I have to read what exactly they're saying. The context of cela provoque dans toutes les disciplines, dans toutes les industries et dans toutes les économies, ok? Des évolutions et transforment la façon, this evolution and the transformation will change the way we people work, okay? Les entreprises et la société produisent, distribuent, consomment consomme et utilise les biens. Les biens meaning you know na, goods. Huh? It is goods. And I hope you know in English, goods and services you understand. Goods is material, saman, you know. So in French also, interestingly, bien is good. But if it is written les bien, it is goods. Okay, saman. Okay. I'm telling you Hindi so that you can understand. Okay, that's why goods. Goods and services. So this is going to have this considerable change. And even the revolution, which is which announce itself not to produce a coup here. The coup is what here? Exactly, 1 second. No? Revolution, here, who is coming now? Who is suddenly? Okay, here coup is coming as suddenly. So these all considerable changes and even the shiny chook, even the revolution, okay, which is coming to us, okay, it will not come in suddenly. It will not come anytime soon, but it will take a lot of years, okay, several years, several dizen ane. I hope you remember dizen. Dizen means 10 years, decades you can say, decade. Okay. So dizaine is coming from the word D. Okay. So somewhere around 10 pieces, that is for here, of course, 10 years. So it is, they are saying these considerable changes and even the revolution which is coming to us is not going to happen anytime soon, but it will happen in several years. Okay. So the person, the enterprise, the society will have the time to adapt themselves. Okay. And we have to from now we have to start to create the future which we can enjoy, which we can benefit of. So here now basically see, this is again a threat. Okay, what is threat in French? Anyone remember threat? It is quite English, huh? English में भी वो word exist करता है. Have you heard the word menace?
Oui, madame.
So in French also menace is threat. Okay. So you can consider, people can consider comme menace, les robots comme menace. We can consider the robots as menace, but it is not. Okay. On doit optimist, on doit être optimist. We have to be, we should be optimist. Okay. C'est vrai que les robots, c'est bien sûr, viennent, that they will definitely come, bien sûr. Mais il y a toujours le travail, il y a toujours les personnes qui est là pour traiter les robots, to treat the robot, pour, how to say, instruction, or to, what we say, what should I say, to handle them. Okay, pour maintenir. Okay, maintenir is to, maintenir, meaning is to maintain. Okay, so we need, on a besoin, on aura besoin, actually future में ही आपको सब कुछ बोलना है, because it is going to happen in future. So on aura besoin les humains, les personnes, les gens pour pour maintenir, pour what is the word here we say, we need maintenance the robots, and pour créer les autres tâches, to create the other task. Okay, that one. Et okay, bien sûr robot est là, bien sûr robot est là, mais pour le travail, pour la tâche répétée, pour éviter la tâche, éviter la tâche répétition. I don't know whether I'm making the sentence correct or not, but I'm just giving you a pointer. Repetition, sorry. Repetition. So robots are there to avoid the repetitive task. Okay. So if you are in a job where repetition is are there, that robot AI, be assured it is going to take your job. Okay. Mais si vous avez si vous avez les professions, le métier où on doit créer quelque chose ou on doit on a besoin de créativité. Dans sa place, le robot ne remplace pas. So, where the creativity or something you need to create, at that time, the robots cannot replace you. Say, excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
After that, now, what else we can talk about? Just a second. Huh? Répétition, répétive, les tâches répétives, automiser. You should also you should also use the word automatiser. Automatiser is automize. What do you say in English? I'm forgetting English also. Something which is
Automate.
automate. Thank you. Yes, automate. So they will automate, okay, and they will avoid they want robots or AI to avoid the repetitive task. But if you are somewhere where you have to create something, or if you have to generate something, like for example, coding, you can give example of coding, huh? So coding is slowly, eventually coding is going out of this market. Why? Because AI can generate it. Okay, so that is a repetitive task. Okay, so that's why coding is going, but testing is still there. Development is still there because that cannot be replaced by the AI. Okay, so you have to think about something. Acha, quels sont les domaines où le robot ne peut pas remplacer? C'est le domaine d'éducation, éducation, le domaine de santé, because no one can replace the doctor. We need some human touch there. We need some, empathy over there. So this l'éducation, santé, and one more field was there. Just a second.
Can it also be psychology?
Psychology. Psychologie, oui, c'est la part de l'éducation, non? Psychology pour le crime, if some crime is happening and there we need some psychology test or something, oui, c'est le domaine qui ne peut pas remplacer. Et aussi, c'est une autre. Si tu as les affaires, what is les affaires?
Relationships.
No, les affaires is that, not that. Business. If you have business, that
Oh,
also is
that,
a business.
that's okay, okay.
Hmm.
I confused it with
Social
liaison.
humaine. Le métier de l'éducation et la santé, c'est toujours là. Et aussi, this, I don't know what do we say in English, but biotech. You can say, not English, sorry, in French. Check what is called biotech. Biotech is also having a future. Why? Because there are a lot of people who wants to work in medical field. To improve the medical field, they need some, inputs. They want to make machines. Okay. So there also, they want to, there will be a very good chance over there. And what else?
Ma'am, it's called the same biotechnology.
Biotechnologie, oui. C'est le domaine qui a l'avenir, which is having the future. Mais bien sûr, on doit adopter. S'adopter, actually. We have to adapt ourselves. Now, sorry, s'adapter is coming here now. So I think we should think about the synonym because we should not repeat the word. So I'll just give you another word for this. Just a minute. So how I search the synonym? In reverso, if you have the app, just put the word. Okay, if you have it, you can say s'adapter. If you search that word now, like the way I'm searching here, okay, I'll get an option over there, synonym part. Okay, here, synonym. Okay, so in synonym, you can see the word sajuste is coming. Sajuste. Sajuste. Sajuste, what you can say? Satisfaire तो नहीं होगा कौन ये sajuste is coming like another s'accommodate, accommodate oneself, s'accommodate. This can be a synonym for s'adapter. What is the definition they have given? Changer son comportement pour mieux convenir aux circonstances. Convenir quelque chose. S'adapter is the correct one. S'adapter au changement. Okay. Yeah. So these are the things you can talk about. Okay. Because, and you can start with a very good line that um, um, par le titre, on peut se sentir c'est un sujet, c'est un article très optimiste. Okay, this article is very optimist because nowadays people think de nos jours, les gens pensent que les robots c'est une menace, mais c'est pas toujours vrai. It is not always true. You can say il y a there is a word called il y a deux aspects pour le topic. There are two aspects of this topic. Bien sûr, les robots, les robots et là is there et on doit s'adopter, on doit s'ajuster avec ça. Mais il y a aussi quelques avantages quand les robots, on des robots, on a des robots when we have the robots. Mais on doit se préparer. We have to prepare ourselves pour l'avenir. Comment? How we are going to prepare? By doing something, by studying something, by choosing the correct profession, by understanding ourselves, like which field I am the most, strong. What is my strong? What we saw, what we say, what are my strengths and weaknesses? Quelles sont mes fortes et mes qualités, sorry, mes qualités et mes défauts. Okay, we should understand what are our qualities and what are our like strength and weaknesses. Qualité et défaut, we call it in French. Okay, so that way you can talk about. Okay, so I have done a little bit chat GPT about this topic to be real. So what I will do, I will give you the whole thing, whatever I got from ChatGPT. What I told ChatGPT to give me the pointers to talk about. Okay, so I'll give you the pointers. So you can write a passage on that. Okay, so for every line what the ChatGPT is saying, you have to add one more line with that. Okay, you can give any illustration, any example. I was talking about the example here also in the field of cinema. Okay, so in the field of cinema, if you see, it is AI is coming, right? Because lot of scenes, lot of scenes ही बोल सकते हो, क्या बोल सकते हैं? There are a lot of scenes which we cannot imagine through, human. We can generate through AI. But AI will never replace the cinema. We need some human to make the cinema, to be realistic. Okay. So it is there. It is to enhance the cinema, but it is not going to replace the cinema. You can give that example as well. Okay. Actor, actress, ella. Also, for this song also getting replaced, na. So yes, there will be what we call, there will be competition. Okay, and the best will win because that is also here there is a threat. Okay, so you think about that and you can talk about that. Okay, so I'll give you the pointers. If possible, you can write the passage and submit to me. Okay. Any pointer you want to add or anything you want to say?
मेरा पेट टाइट है।
एक सेकेंड रुकना, हाँ 1 minute. Yes, girls. If you are thinking anything and you want to want me to tell you how the sentence is going to say or something, you can ask me now. Anything you want to ask?
No, ma'am. Nothing
Ma'am, do
strikes my
they,
mind right now.
Yes, Siddhi.
ma'am, do they always give extracts from like articles like these, or it is sometimes that is also a plain subject like for monologue?
Like the way you were doing the A2.
Yeah. Just like A2.
A2 like
Just
no.
normal
You will
subjects
get
or
you will always get this kind of subject. There will be a title. There will be the
okay.
source. Sometimes the writer's name will be there. Sometimes the publication date will be there. And the article will be there. An article you have to articulate. You have to express. You have to present that article. Okay. So
Like
what
this,
we have,
no?
sorry, Siddhi.
Like this, no? Like the one
As
we are
this,
doing.
yes. So there are 3-4 segments. What we are working right now is the body, the major part where you have to actually speak up. Okay. Now,
Uh,
before
uh,
that, you have to tell what the article is, what the article says, what is the source of the article, it is written by whom, when it is published, everything you have to tell. Then you have to tell 1 or 2 line gist, like what the article is telling. And now the major part is that what you think about it. Okay. And then if there is a solution, you talk about the solution, and then you have to talk about the conclusion. This is what the part of your expose. Okay. So in
okay.
that sequence you have to say. So when you are going to get 10 minutes preparation time for this. Okay. So you should mug up this part, like how you are going to represent. Okay. There are some fillers we have to mug up, like for example, pour comment say, deuxièmement, or ladisi, en plus. So these are the connectors which are cependant, or revanche. These are the phrases, these are the small lines, fillers, which you have to memorize, which you should not write in your 10 minutes, because you are getting very less time, 10 minutes. So you have to write the pointers quickly, so that when you are speaking
Ma'am.
up now, you can join the sentences. So connectors you have to understand. Solution also you have to say, pour résoudre ce problème. This line you have to mug up. To resolve this problem, or doit faire, we have to do 1 or 2 solution you can give. One solution is also enough. A pour conclude, to conclude, Javadir, I would like to say, and then tell whatever you want to say. So you have to, during your 10 minutes time now, you have to write the pointers. But before that, we will write 4 or 5 expose, a full phrase expose, so that you can understand how to write it. But during your examination, you cannot waste your timing by writing this introduction, solution, or conclusion. That should be in your mind. You have to work in your body part, like the major part which you are going to talk, which you are going to express, that we are working right now. Okay, I'll give you the whole,
Okay.
if I'll get time. I'm promising every time that I'll write it, but I'm not getting a time actually to sit for 2-3 hours and think. I'm not getting that time. But abhi right now this vacation is coming now, winter vacation. So if I get time, I promise I will give you one more writing. I'll write it.
What did you do, जोर से मारी?
Okay. Any question? Sonal, you want to ask anything?
No, not now.
Okay. So this topic, so 2 topics we have done now, till now. One more topic, one day we have done. Okay. So, okay, right now we are doing this much. I'll give you all the pointers on the book.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Or what?
Au revoir, bonne nuit.